Hello, hello, good morning, afternoon, evening, night. We're back. Everything's looking all right. Things looking good. This weekend, kind of everything on an up tilt for sure. You can see that we were doing much better earlier on, but decided we're on day 40 of the day trading saga. I am somebody who is not able to do my usual work. I've been taken out in the line of duty, and this is what we're doing now. We're working with the market, and this is practically my day job. So, been spending a lot more time on it, more than I usually would up until this point. I would say as of the last 6 months, maybe, year to date, we've been way more. It's been gradually increasing up until the last 3 months, where we've been like actively trading, taking it like a day job. So, surprisingly, we're still down a lot on a lot of stuff. We were up to more than we are right now. Let's just say that, let's keep a percentage. We're trying not to reveal everything all the time. Keep a little mystery to it. And we lost about 45% of the account over the course of basically Monday, Tuesday, and I think it was Thursday last week. It was crazy. Maybe it was Monday. Yeah, no, it was Friday. I don't know. There was a lot of down days. It was taken from us. We kept burying ourselves in because we were piling in, lowering our cost average, but also throwing any chance of getting ourselves back into it out of the game. We were putting our hand completely in what we had. We were not diversifying anymore to counterbalance what was going wrong. We did partially, but it wasn't enough. And at the same time, I realized that deviating from what I've been doing is my biggest problem. But we're trying. This is the funny thing. We have made more progress. We've learned more things. I mean, I haven't even touched options previous to this point. I've made a ton of money, and I've just been trading stocks back and forth. And now I have to do the same thing. Instead of all this new fancy stuff, I'm going back to what I used to do. And it's hard because all I was doing was working off my intuition. I was not being any more technical than just reading these things, and exactly how I feel is what I act on. And it's kind of hard to go back to that, to be honest, because I don't really know exactly what I was doing. I just had been doing it for so long. And now, being more aware of it, watching, reporting, my losses, all this stuff, paying way more attention to this has really caused a parity in my trading that it's difficult. Thank God we're still doing all right. And we've come back 4,000 from last week. It might even be more than that. So we're super lucky. But that's the thing. I stopped changing what I was doing. And I just said, let me clamp down on what I used to do and stop changing so much stuff. So I got rid of a lot of options today. Because unfortunately, and that's where these losses are from. Now, it's not fully realized. That's another thing a little tricky with the options. You have to keep track of that. Because you might be down on one set of trades, but the other one is where you made the money. So it's just a matter of, did you come out ahead or, break even? What happened there? On the premium itself. So that's something I have no time to really keep track of, especially when today, MP, this is one that we piled $7,000 into, bringing our cost average down. So we were able to get out of this today. We closed out our call. Let's see. See, I bought in, and it's confusing too, because sometimes you're buying. So this is your buying, but you're actually collecting the premium. Let's see. No. I bought out of it. Okay, this was an old one. I bought out of it 410. Then we did a new one. Yeah, see, I definitely lost on this one, because we definitely bought out higher than we sold. Yeah, we're still learning the options, but I can tell you right now, that was worth it. Even if it was $350, which I don't think it was, we're still alright. We're still okay. Either way, we collected the 280. Anyway, I don't know. It's fine. It's a little complicated. I gotta keep like a separate chart for that to work that correctly. But it doesn't matter, because this was a huge problem. Even though MP is awesome and I'm in it again, it's something that I did not want $7,000, over a third of my portfolio, involved with. Now that could have worked out long term. Old me probably would have left that, but we'll see what happens. If this goes back down again, then I was definitely right. And that's the thing. We're creating a new me that is trying to incorporate the old and the new. So hopefully it'll be a better me. So far it feels good. I got back into a few things today. We're lowering our entries for sure. Not doing the $600 to $1,000 minimum entries. Even though I trust my intuition, you can never predict the market. And right now is a very unpredictable time for the market. So there is no reason to allocate more than 2% or even close to that for now. On a lot of any new entries, they're going to stay low, because as you can see, even with the 500, it's just crazy how much we lost on some of these. But they're coming back. My boys are coming back. They're all just laying low. They're avoiding the brunt of the volatility right now, so I get it. Although maybe not. Maybe that's why they're still down. Yeah, that's probably the reason. They're more volatile than ever. Look at this, 16 million traded. Hell yeah. All these bottom boys. Look at that. You guys are the bottom 5. I got them. Out of 105 in the watch list. Oh, how'd you manage to do that, boys? Not your fault. Market's mad at you. You guys made too much money. SMR. It's alright. We're gonna bury ourselves a little more with these. We don't have too much, to be quite honest. That might be it. Look at this. It might be a good buy. Yeah, we kind of caught this one, but we're crossing over on the negativo. We're starting to form. You really think that's gonna go much lower? Our volumes here. We could hit that VP. Yeah, I'll look at this tomorrow and I'll be like, I should have bought. Right? I mean, what is the low on this bad boy? 1406. So, is that called holder? Close of the high of the low day? Close above the high. Close above the high of the low day. Close above. Yeah, I don't know. There's something like that. If this is bullish. But that's 1406. It's telling us 1440. So it's definitely not closing higher, that's for sure. Especially if it continues on this. Or, what am I, retarded? Yeah, it would be. But what is this bottom here, dude? Okay. Interesting. Well, we're on the 4 hour. What's the 15-minute look like? Crossing over, but that really doesn't mean anything. I am gonna go in. I will entry on this bad boy. The Robin Hood? Robin Hood, you suck. You have no idea what that is. Nobody knows what that is up there. Nobody will know. 20. It's 20. Do we want a 20 again? I would cost average us pretty well. We may as well. I feel like the cost average is definitely worth it to do, because otherwise it's like, where you're just holding it to do what? You want it to go up to 2050 as opposed to just get it lower, and then you can get out if you want to. So I'm gonna look at that. That's so much better. So we'll take us down a little bit. We're still holding a 2%er. So I'm fine with that. That's what I like to do. I like to look at the guys that took a lot from us. Now, United States antimony, we're not gonna do anything with this. We still have a call, do we? No. We got rid of all of our options. That's one of the things, you know, I might not even play with options for now unless it's something I don't want to trade actively, because like, holy shit, the stocks are locked up, at least with the covered options. You know, it's better. I'd rather play safer, but at the same time I'm locking up my stocks that I need to get out of, because I feel like, you know, we're not gonna be bull market moding, but I think we're gonna have to compete to get back to our all-time highs here over the next 2 months. So I think there's gonna be a lot of ups and downs. Today we had 1,700 in the account. It might have even been 1,900 that we could have pulled out. But I had options. I couldn't get out pre-market because options, I'm pretty sure they don't trade pre-market. Unless I'm mistaken. I know when the market closed the other day, I could not do anything with my options, but maybe I'm mistaken. Either way, I didn't get out of my options, so I couldn't get out of my stocks. At least the ones that were up a lot. MP wasn't, though. I had to wait for that one. But it still gave me time to get out of my options. And that for that one. Gold, glad we got back into that. I wanted to put more. We didn't have more at the time. Because gold is at a pretty good price right now. So, that's what we're looking. Maybe we'll get in on a few positions more today, that we're not too high in our allocation, and we can bring our cost average down. Because I am looking to hold most of these. At least trade them actively. I like them. I think they're going places. So maybe not ASST. We're looking to just play with this one. Somehow when I'm not trading it is when it's been going higher. So I feel like we'll have to get in and play with that one. It just took enough, so if it goes up, we can make a little bit. But for now, she's taken from us. And yeah, that's that. So I hope you've all been doing well. May your troubles be less and your blessings be more. Nothing but happiness comes straight through your door, my friends. You all take care.